Hey there, Chris here, and today we're taking a look at a really exciting new product from Midori. It's here for a limited time. It's an anniversary set of their A5 notebooks that I just love. And so what makes these different is they all have a slightly unusual ruling option. So we're going to go through a selection of them right now. First off, I should also mention that they came out with two new colors for their paper notebook covers. A really nice kind of light tannish one, and then also a reddish brown. These are 13 bucks. They do a really nice job of protecting the notebooks, as you can see here. Just kind of slips over it. It's kind of a waxy, really thick cardstock, stitching on the top and bottom. It does a great job of protecting your notebooks. So, one of the first ones we'll take a look at is pretty basic. It's just kind of a drawing sketchbook layout. So it's got a nice border around the whole page, a header bar where you can put the date and title or whatever you'd like. That just goes through the entire notebook on the beautiful Midori standard paper. Next up, we get just normal grid, but the grid is printed in white. This is going to be really hard for you guys to see. Believe me, there is a grid pattern on this. For some people, it can be kind of hard to see. I don't know how useful it'll be for when you're actually writing, but it's a really neat ruling option if you have excellent eyes. Next up, we have probably what will be the most popular option, and hopefully that they'll make this in their normal lineup, which is a dot grid style. The dots are printed in kind of a brownish red that's really easy on the eyes, goes the full length of the page. It's just a really nice journaling, sketching, whatever you want to do, ruling option for you. Next up, this one's pretty cool. It's a lined with margin. So as you can see here, some of the lining on the other side's coming through, but you got this whole kind of upper left-hand side of the page is going to be lined, and then on the bottom and the side here, they leave it blank, so you can do some journaling, a little sketching, whatever you want. Similarly, there's also a grid with margin, whereas the lined with margin was printed in kind of a light gray. This one's going to be a light blue printing, but it's Midori's kind of graph style that's open at the top here. It's printed on the upper left side. Got your blank margin on the right and the bottom. Maybe one of the more unusual ones is going to be this graph. It is a super, super tight, tiny little graph. It's printed in this really beautiful light pistachio green that kind of glows off the page. And it's small. It's maybe half a millimeter, probably smaller. I don't know exactly how you'd use it, but it's pretty cool. And then lastly, we have a vertical lined one. This is actually bound on the other side, although obviously you can flip it over and open it on either side that you'd want, but a traditional vertical lined option. If you want, turn it this way. Really nice format for practicing your calligraphy. So all these are printed on that wonderful Midori paper that we just love here at the shop. But they only come in the A5 size, which is too bad, but it's just got some really cool options here. You can check all these out at andersonpens.com.